What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Wardcast. Every Monday, we bring you the latest in video game news, talk about survival horror, machinima, and what's going on at the Ward. I'm one of your hosts, Shaun Clark, alongside Yaz Rich.
Hello.
Alyssa Camps.
Hi.
And Shayla Hill.
Hello.
Jesus. As you can tell, I gave my ruined voice to Shayla.
Yeah, I've had it the whole time.
So there's that. I sound better, though, thank God. I'm still dying on the inside, but progress, you know, progress. Baby steps. So Disney now owns everything. They have officially purchased Fox, so now Deadpool is ruined. Disney's a monopoly.
No.
And what the fuck is going on with media these days? Everything's falling apart. It's so bad to the point that the board that oversees that part of the industry had to remove several aspects of the buyout, such as like news and sports, because of the concerns of Disney monopolizing the fucking industry.
Don't remove sports.
That's fucking scary. What is happening?
I mean, it could mean possible cool new things.
No,
like
could, but what the fuck? It's just, I mean, there's just going to be one channel, the Disney Channel.
The Diz channel.
Every time you said Disney, I was like, what?
Yeah,
what?
Diz now owns everything. I'm like, good job, Diz.
Hello?
Yeah!
Diz,
I did it, guys!
How could you do this?
Shut up.
Because shut the fuck up, that's why.
Because I fucking can.
Yes. I'm not completely better.
I mean, now Fantastic Four could finally be in the MC.
No, there is potential coolness, because...
And they don't have to call them... What is it, like the Advanced or whatever stupid name they had to call the mutants because they couldn't call them mutants?
I don't think they ever called them that.
They do. If you watch Age of Ultron, then when they see Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch are considered like the Advanced or something. Like they have a really dumb name because they can't call them mutants.
Well, regardless, I mean, yeah, it opens up potential, you know, because they can use Fantastic Four and all the other fucking, like, Deadpool and the X-Men and all that, and they can fit them into the Marvel MCU. But it's too late. Like, the age of, or not the age, what are they calling it?
Endgame.
The arc?
Endgame.
Phase, that's the thing. So the phase, like the whole Thanos phase 1 through 3 or whatever it is, that phase is over, and that's the phase that we wanted all the X-Men in, and we're never going to get that because it's over. So like they're essentially starting all over after Endgame and doing something completely different. That could be garbage for all we know. Who knows? But I mean, it's cool to know that they can at least put X-Men in it. But
yeah, they could do all kinds of cool stuff. I mean, like,
but still, Disney should not fucking own everything
or anything.
It's scary, and Deadpool's fucked. Like everything that made Deadpool great, Disney's not gonna fucking allow that.
I don't know. I mean, I sort of tend to disagree because there is still a place for like I mean, it's not like Disney hasn't had touch-tone pictures, and like not like they haven't had feature films that are like beyond PG. So like they used to even have their own studio just for like movies like Roger Rabbit and stuff. I mean, like, yeah, it's not like they're gonna go, oh, we have to fucking sanitize every fucking property we have. I mean, Deadpool's kind of like something that if you, I don't know, unless it...
I get what you're saying, but Deadpool is directly related to all the other Marvel Cinematic Universe franchises, which are not rated R. So for it to fit into that and to be associated with all those different movies, they're going to scale back.
Possibly, but I guess I see potential in the sense of like if they just kept Deadpool, left him alone because they've already planned all the phases and stuff, and just kept him out of it. But like think about the potential of like putting other Marvel characters as cameos in Deadpool, but then they could do fucking, like, I don't know, like, I mean, like, Wolverine is not a fucking PG character. They even finally gave, like, Logan ended up getting to be a rated R movie, because they were like, we need to fucking see Wolverine slash somebody, goddammit.
Yeah, but I see Fox being more forgiving of that than Disney. But it's fine. It's fine. Jazz,
I don't want to be a Disney apologist because I don't give a shit about Disney.
Wow.
I mean, I don't give a shit
thought
about
we were
corporations.
friends.
I guess I should say.
They're gonna own everything soon, so you better start liking
I like
them.
Disney and Diz feet and Diz
I
hands.
do love Disney. I just don't give a shit
Yay,
about like
yay.
Disney as a corporation.
The corporation starts doing corporation-y things.
Corporation is going to be the next umbrella.
Jess,
Oh my god.
Jess, hey, Jess,
Hey, what?
how was your week?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
It was. It was.
She wasn't there.
I don't. Yeah, I called in sick to my week.
Oh, good job.
I did some work. And then I got home from work and didn't work on other stuff.
I'm so confused.
I meant I went to work. I worked a lot. I spent every day after work and sometimes before working on my super secret machinima project. It was a mouthful. And it's progressing very well as you heard. And I played some games. I played some Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider.
And I picked up Legend of the Tomb Raider yesterday. And it was fun.
Legend.
The Legend.
That's my favorite.
And it's so glitchy. I found out if you can... So this guy's just like shooting at me and I rolled because I'm still learning the controls on the keyboard. And I like rolled under him and sent him flying off the cliff. So I just realized that I can just roll at all the bad guys to knock them out.
Wow.
So it's Tomb Roller. Roller Croft.
Perfect.
Yeah, and yeah, that was super secret project is putting everything else on hold, but it will be done soon enough.
That's good. That's a good
Yay.
reason for not playing games is working on stuff.
It's good and not good.
What does that mean?
It's good because I'm like, yay, I can't wait to see it finish. And it's not good because you're just getting your voice back and Shayla still doesn't have hers back. So it's like, oh no.
Get your shit together, Shayla.
We'll download her
Go
new
get some
voice.
drugs. Get all the drugs.
Drugs.
Also pills.
Bill's here.
But
Drugs.
we hope you feel better soon, Shayla.
Yeah. Rip.
If you don't feel better, I'll kick your ass.
Exactly.
Wow. Jeez.
Exactly. How was your week,
It's with
Diz?
love, though. Oh, it was.
Oh no.
Wow.
It was harsh. It's been a really harsh week because work's a dick.
You're right.
Jesus.
You're right.
Yeah, one day I worked 11 and a half hours with no break and no food, and yeah,
Jesus.
fucking horrible.
Were you chained
Yeah.
to a desk or something? Like, what the fuck is happening?
Somebody fucking called
Deep fryer.
in. Somebody called in, so I had to do extra work like normal.
Story of my life.
Yep.
I feel you.
But
Burger.
I started working on editing things. You know that 'cause you were there.
I remember.
You were there. And I played games other than Spider-Man.
Don't say Tetris.
Don't you
Don't say
say it. I'll end this podcast.
Devil May Cry 5, and I
That
beat
is a
it
good game.
multiple times. And Tetris
Gross.
99.
You.
Okay, that was my week. It was
God
Damn.
damn it.
dead.
Oh, Diz.
What?
Also, Shaun and Shayla. I forgot to say that we watched Vendetta together. I finally watched it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did you like it?
Sean was supposed to watch it with us, but he was sleepy and then worky.
Yeah, I was
What a
dying
woe.
of sickness.
So we'll have to watch it
Second
again.
Job.
It was really funny. Made fun of it.
It was really funny.
It was
Wow.
The
a
movie.
good time.
Why is Leon in the movies like super angsty? He's like, oh, I'm a
Because he's just sick of Chris hogging the fucking spotlight all the time. Leon's like, finally get my own. And Chris is like, I am a bad person.
Leon's like, no, I can drink.
And Leon's like, hey, then I'll be the cute one. And then Rebecca's like, nope. And then you're like, well, fuck, I'll be the guy with the stupid name. And then this guy showed up. I heard my name's Glenn.
We apologize for all the Glens out there.
It's not a stupid name, but it's a stupid name for a super villain.
Well,
We have like Albert Wesker, Marcus, Glenn.
what's so bad about Marcus?
Marcus sounds like a badass, like evil guy name. It's like super like Marcus. I'm thinking
Marcus.
Yeah, and then you have
What
like
about
Glenn.
Gregory?
He's like, my name's Glenn. I wanted to be a henchman, but my parents wanted me to be an astronaut.
Hi, I'm Glenn. Hi,
I'm Glenn.
I'm the villain.
Yeah, Vendetta. Yeah.
I'll be ruining your life today, okay?
Nah.
I'm Glenn.
It's my first
I'm here to
time,
kill your
but,
family.
I'm confident that please don't hit me.
If my family got killed by a guy named Glenn,
I'd be okay with it. I'd be like, all right, well, you know,
I would
his name
forget
was
about
Glenn.
it 5 minutes
He
later.
He didn't have many other things going for him.
Wow.
I'll let him have this.
It's the only thing he has. Don't take it away.
Just to make him feel good, though, I'll act upset.
Good lord.
It's just so fucked up that you're like, oh, yeah, it was funny. It's like,
It
yeah, so
was
I finally
funny.
played Resident Evil 5. It was hilarious.
It is hilarious.
It is!
God damn it. Shayla, how was your week?
God.
I saw the Lego Movie 2, and I
Glenn.
liked it.
Like, you saw it as well?
Oh, I saw the second.
I'm just kidding. I know what you mean. It's fine.
It was really cute. It was
I
super
really
cute.
liked the first one.
It's
I forgot
the
that they
same
did a
kind.
second one.
Yeah, I mean, if you like the first one, you'll like the second one. It's got a lot of really cute.
Is there
jokes
lots of
in it.
Batman?
Yes.
He's
Of
my
course.
favorite
He punch
part.
things?
Good. Yeah, does he know how to punch?
You've
Is
seen
it Batman
Lego
the animated
Batman
series
movie, right?
version?
You've seen the Lego Batman movie, right?
No.
No.
What?
No.
Hey.
Hey,
Hi.
you listen up, mister.
I was like, I think she's scolding Sean. We're good. Diz, let's go.
Wow.
You
Why is everyone so
have
mean to
to
me?
watch
Oh.
Lego Batman.
Jerry.
Okay, Alec.
No, I'm serious.
Okay.
You have to watch it.
Is it awesome?
It's really good.
What do you mean, Alec? He
It's
doesn't
like the
watch
best-
any movies.
It's the best Lego movie, and
Wow.
it's one of the best Batman movies. Like, you seriously
wow.
have to watch it. It's literally the best fucking DC movie that's come out.
Well, that's
Hey,
not saying
hey,
a whole
hey,
heck of a lot.
hey, hey.
I know. It's not-
Hey. Wonder Woman was good.
I knew what you're
You
going.
know what's
Okay,
better than
okay,
that?
okay.
Lego Wonder Woman.
She apologized.
I apologize.
That would be so
I broke
stupid.
Jazz.
Actually, Lego Wonder Woman is cool.
Is that actually?
I
a
don't know
thing?
that man. That's
Oh,
the ugliest
okay,
man
never
I've ever
mind.
seen.
I get it. Because
Yeah,
she's in
she's
like
in the Lego
the other.
movie.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah. I want to see it as well.
And then I also saw Captain Marvel.
Ew.
I want to see it.
I want to see it
I liked
too,
it.
but I feel like I'm gonna be disappointed.
I really want to see Shazam.
I do
yeah,
too.
yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
I want to
Fuck,
see
that
that
looks
too, but
hilarious.
I know I'm gonna be disappointed about that.
No.
Damn.
So like, if you, I mean, have you guys been watching like all the MCU movies?
I've seen them all.
Okay, then I think you'll enjoy Captain
What's
Marvel.
MC?
I don't know. I feel like they're just hyping it up too much, and
Oh yeah, definitely.
it's just
Shazam
like
isn't Marvel.
I don't want to be that guy,
No,
but I'm gonna be that guy because like it feels like shit like Black Panther and now this. It's like I feel like people think like they're obligated to like it because like, oh well, this one's got the black people in it and this one's got a girl in it, and they're just like afraid to be more honest about how they feel about it because like Black Panther, fantastic movie, really really good. But to be like the one Marvel movie that was like nominated for fucking whatever, I can't remember which award, an Oscar or whatever the fuck. It was nominated for something. It might have even won. But that was not the best Marvel movie. I'm sorry. It just fucking wasn't.
The best one is Thor Ragnarok
That one was definitely up there.
Ant-Man.
and Infinity War.
But it's fine. It's fine. I think it'll
I'm
be a
way
good
behind.
movie, but just from like the trailers that I've seen and stuff, I don't know. It just doesn't seem to grab me.
I'm way behind on Marvel stuff.
Same
Who-
thing
who
with
wants to
Endgame.
watch-
Endgame looks kind of like me. I
Who
feel like
wants
they
to watch
peaked.
Ant-Man and the Wasp? Yeah.
I actually do want to see that.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one too.
It's
I
on my
like-
Netflix and I want to watch it. I still haven't watched
I
it.
feel like they
We should watch
peaked at Infinity War, and yeah,
I thought Civil War was good.
Civil
Peaked.
War was fantastic. I think Civil War and Infinity War are the best.
I think the Civil War was my favorite war.
Jazz.
God damn
Oh
it,
my
Jazz. Anything else, Shayla? Did you play any of the video games?
Monster.
Just the same stuff I always play, and I'm trying to like it. Well, I haven't beat all of Resident Evil 2 yet, so like I really want to get that finished before I start.
Can we talk about that for a sec? I went on Shayla's stream to watch her play the end of the Leon campaign, which she hadn't done yet, and it was the most entertaining 3 hours of my life.
Oh my god.
Shayla's just like almost getting Mr. X, and then she's like, "God damn it!" Like and then she leaves. She's like, "I'm going to get a snack" or like something. And I'm talking to Diz, like, "Is she gone?" Diz like, "Yep." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
The one time she forgot to pause it and the timer started going
Yeah!
up.
We were laughing on Discord watching the fucking timer. Like, she's gonna come back
no.
in. There's gonna be 3 minutes, and she's gonna try to fucking kill. And she does. And she fucking just keeps. She's like, "Oh, the timer. Okay, whatever." And she just keeps playing. We're like, "Wow." Poor Leon's like stuck in the loop.
Poor Leon. He's been through so much.
Times.
Oh,
my
when you-
God.
It was
There-
so funny to watch.
There was like 2 times where like I got to the part where the rocket launcher shows up,
You should have heard us.
and it took me like 40 minutes to get back to that point.
The fucking rocket launcher falls, and I'm like, "Diz, oh my god, she's gonna die." Like, she's gonna die, and then like she gets it, and she fucking dies.
Oh no.
Oh, it was so funny. Yeah, I just wanted to mention that. I watched Shayla and her accomplishments. Finally beat it. And we're like, "Okay, now you have to do Claire A." And no, I kept going like, "Oh, and then you have to beat his second phase." And Shayla's just like, "No."
Yeah.
No.
Rolling so hard.
I quit.
Oh my god, it was so hard. I mean, I was on hardcore, but holy fuck, it was so hard. Just beating fucking G Tyrant. It took me an entire night. And that wasn't like my first night trying. Like I tried
God.
like one weekend, and then like the next weekend my friend invited me over and said that I could play on her like HD projector all night, and I literally played like past sunrise before I beat it, only to be like, "Oh, now I have to fucking beat Mr. X. God fucking damn it."
Poor
Shayla,
What?
when you play Claire B, can you tell me before you start? Because I want to
Yeah.
watch. There's a scene that like made me yell at the TV, and I want to see your reaction.
Well, I think you're gonna do it on normal, right?
I don't know yet. I really like hardcore.
You
but
just
holy
hate your life,
fuck.
don't you? You
Yeah.
want to suffer.
It's so good. I love hardcore.
I love the
But
pain.
I might do it on
They're
normal.
so
I might
good.
do it on normal. I wish normal had ink ribbons, but yeah, I might do it on normal. Just so I don't hate my life.
Speaking of hating your life, how was your week, Shaun?
Wow. I mean, you're right.
Oh my god.
You know, I don't know. No, it was
Wow.
fine. Well, like at least I'm doing better. Like I got lots of rest, and that really helped. So I'm feeling better.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Maybe like another week, and I should be back to normal. I hope.
Sleep
What?
for another whole week.
Exactly, just fucking hibernate.
Exactly.
But
perfect.
because of that, I didn't really
Fucking
get to do a
groundhog.
whole lot of anything. I haven't even been doing my dailies on Street Fighter, so I've been missing a bunch of shit on that.
Good.
And now I'm afraid to get back on and see what I missed. But one day I need to do that. I did play a small amount of Devil May Cry 5. Well, kind of a decent amount, I guess. I went through it again, and I S-ranked all of the human difficulty, which was super easy, of course, because that's easy mode, I guess. But it's a start. And
Start somewhere.
Start
got
track.
several trophies, so now I've been through normal and easy, and I need to go through all the difficulties and get S ranks. I don't know that I have that in me, but
Ass ranks.
Oh,
S ranks.
Get
I
that
do know a
ass.
spoiler. I thought it was
What?
the spoiler, but I thought it was cute that the S rank shows them eating a strawberry sundae,
Aw.
What?
like the anime.
What?
What are you speaking of?
If you get like an S rank, they show a little photograph in the end screen of Dante eating a strawberry sundae.
That's so random.
I don't remember that, but I believe
It's
you.
a little nod to it. people made fun of it for a while because for some fucking reason in the Devil May Cry anime they decided it'd be funny and quirky to have Dante be obsessed with strawberry sundaes.
You know, we don't talk about that show on the Wardcast.
And
got a lot of shit here.
Wow.
But they did a little nod to that and made him eating a strawberry sundae.
I guess that just went over my head, or I was just like in autopilot mode at that point because I've been grinding on it for so long.
Well, I'm not a pilot.
But yeah, other than that, still watching Batman. And so I finally got to the 3rd season, and wow, season 3 looks like shit.
Of what?
Season 3 of what?
Oh,
the animated series.
Still no punches.
Well, that's the thing. So there's a trade-off, I guess. So a little more violent. They punch fucking constantly now. They're like, oh, we can punch now. It's fucking on. They just, I mean, there's so much punching in that. I fucking can't even handle it. But like, there's tons of punching. There's a little bit of blood in there, which they did very rarely. Like, they're not as shy about doing that now. But the quality of the animation dipped by like half. It was real bad.
Ew.
All their work went into the animation of punches.
Exactly. Exactly. It's like, we don't have the budget to animate this quality with punches, so we must make a sacrifice. But yeah, so it's fucking weird. I'm pretty sure it didn't last past season 3 because it just looks so terrible. Like, they changed some of the designs for the worse, and just like the quality is just, it's so ugly.
I wonder if I kind of want to look up time-wise now, because I wonder if maybe the A-Team was working on the, do you remember the Batman the animated movie? Like, maybe like A-Team was working on that or something.
Like maybe the original team was working on the movies movie. Yeah, I mean, it's either that or like, I know that they were like subcontracting some company out in like Japan. So maybe they brought it in-house to America and we fucked it up.
Yeah.
So
can I also mention that one of the best fucking Batman animated series punches is in the Phantasm movie? Because remember when like Joker's fucking laughing and he fucking punches him so hard he like loses a tooth?
Beautiful.
Great punch. It's a good punch.
And you know, I'm not like, I know some Batman lore, like a decent amount, but like in season 3, fucking Mr. Freeze is just a head. He is a head on spider legs. What the fuck? When did that happen?
Oh, wait. Is season 3 the Batman Superman animated adventures?
No.
Batman? Oh, it's not?
It's like they got confused after season 1 because like they did so many episodes in season 1 that they fucking derailed or something, because like season 2, like
God damn it, Jess.
There's like random episodes that are just, it's called Batman and Robin, and it has like its own opening, and then it goes right back to Batman the animated series, and it just kind of bounces back and forth periodically, and it's like, what the fuck is even happening?
Actually, there's a reason why that is because like they only ordered like so many episodes, and like then they wanted to like put it on syndicated, so they had to like make more. There's kind of like a thing with that. I think like the studio, or I think they demanded more episodes, so that might be why there was a jump in quality, because like they just needed to get shit out. But like, yeah, there was a weird thing. Like, it actually did change. Like when it became Batman and Robin.
The art style was the same for those episodes.
Yeah, it doesn't change. The art style doesn't change until it becomes Batman Superman.
So that must have been season 3.
And that's when they went to so like when it was on Fox, it was Batman the animated series, and then the later seasons were The Adventures of Batman and Robin. And then when it went to the WB, and they also acquired Superman and did Superman in like that animated style. Well, I take that back. Because Fox had Batman, Warner Brothers made Superman animated adventures, and then eventually they got Batman rights back to make Batman an animated series. So they did it like where it was like an hour, and it was just like the Batman Superman hour. So it was like episodes of Batman and episodes of animated Superman like running together.
It's just stupid that. So
but the style change was
season
like really...
1, they had more episodes than they knew what to fucking do with. They had like 3 seasons worth of content in season 1, and then 2 they didn't have enough. Wow, someone should be fired for that fuck up. But anyways, yeah. Watching the animated Batman show has been an odd experience, and
Did you like the furry episode?
I guess I haven't gotten there because what?
Tiger, where Catwoman gets like turned into an actual...
Okay, yeah. You're right. Yeah, I remember that one.
It reminds me of Justice
weird.
League episode where Wonder Woman gets turned into a pig.
Oh my god.
I just
That's
thought
my favorite.
I just thought Batman was a little bit more like rooted in reality. So when I saw that fucking walking spider head Mr. Freeze, I was just like, okay, whatever.
I think
what have we become?
Mr. Freeze.
I think by that point in the story, like Superman's story was entwined with.
Of course, Superman fucking ruined everything like he always does.
Kind of.
That son of a bitch.
I remember the Spider-Head thing. I'm pretty sure that was by the time it was merged with the Superman. Because like when he's a Spider-Head, isn't Little Robin like Tim Drake Robin involved by that?
Things you don't expect to hear. When he was a Spider-Head,
when he's a Spider-Head, isn't like Tim Drake and Batgirl there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
that
how you know.
I don't want to talk.
How you know
I don't want
Superman timeline.
I don't want to talk about Batman Forever, but like that. Batman Forever. But like that whole thing is just confusing too, because like fucking Commissioner Gordon like used to be a big bulky guy, now he's this thin frail dude, and like Dick Grayson fucking leaves and like Tim Drake is there all of a sudden and grows a mullet, and like all these weird changes are happen and there's no addressing it, and like weird things like, oh, we got Batgirl's gonna be here a lot, and so is this new Robin, but they're never there at the same time, like secretly they're the same person. It's just weird things are happening. I don't like it.
Can I talk about something really quick that actually really bothered me with that change?
Yeah, we're running behind, so make it quick.
Okay, I'll make it quick. Okay, so one of the things that really bothered me is during Batman and Robin and Batman animated series, whenever Batman was present, he had a logo that was similar to the original Michael Keaton movie. It was a yellow bat, or a yellow oval with a black bat in it. And one of the things that the animated series did is that whenever they did a flashback, and he had the yellow logo and a yellow belt. And whenever they did a flashback showing that something was supposed to happen in the past, Batman no longer, every flashback, he always had a regular black bat on a gray suit. Like there was no yellow. And his utility belt looked more like an actual military belt with little pockets. And that was always supposed to indicate, like, look, this happened in the past. See, his outfit isn't as snazzy. Well, when they did the change, they put it on a whole new network, and they put it on with Superman. And all of a sudden, they threw Batgirl, Tim Drake, and Batman's outfit now had gray pocket utility belt with a black symbol like he did in the flashbacks. So when that show first started, I was like, is this supposed to happen before the animated series? Because that looks like flashback Batman. And I was so fucking confused. And then I was like, they finally said, like, oh, Tim. And then you see Nightwing. And I was like, so this does happen later. What the fuck is going on? Did he ruin his old suit? Like, why is he not wearing his fucking new suit anymore?
I think it's safe to say that they just didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
Obviously.
Shayla, he gave his gray suit to his gray son.
God damn it, Jazz. Quiet down.
She's dying.
Speaking of Jazz. Jazz.
We weren't. What?
Do you want to play a game?
No.
What?
Yeah. Speaking of, I gave myself 2 points because I was sad that I had no points.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Shut up, I have the
pretend
power.
like I have a soundboard and I put the jigsaw, do you want to play a game thing in there?
Do you want to play a game?
Jigs.
One day you'll have a soundboard. One day, Shaun.
One day. Patreon.com/thewarproductions.
Play a game?
Wow.
Oh my god, Shayla!
That was horrifying.
Is it? I like that she's kicking into her Claire voice. Well, is it time?
The time has come.
The time to play. What the fuck is that from?
That's right.
Ah, fuck. Yeah. Yay.
Wow.
You guys. What the fuck is that from?
What's that from?
That's
You
the
guys,
official title. What the fuck is that from?
Ah. Do you guys remember the rules?
Yeah.
Shayla, do you want me to go over the rules?
No, I remember the rules.
Okay, I'm just gonna elaborate real quick.
Yeah, just go through it real quick so that newcomers know what the fuck's happening.
So you get a quote. Everybody gets a quote from one of S.D. Perry's Resident Evil novels, soon to add S.D. Perry's Tomb Raider novel.
Not you are gonna do it? Oh, what the fuck?
No.
I wouldn't know jack shit.
One for all these games, then we'll mix it up. But no, I'll let you know ahead of time. I don't know. So yeah, you get a quote. If you can answer correctly which game it's from, you get 5 points. If you answer wrong, you lose 5 points. And yes, you can go in the negatives because Nick is in -5, Shayla's in -7, Diz is -10,
Woo!
and Shaun is +3.
Woo!
Actually, the most upset because my answers were actually damn fucking close, and I didn't get.
Yeah, but there's a close answer and there's a correct answer.
Oh shit!
You said that I had to guess what game it's from, and I guessed what game.
That's why I'm going over the rules. That's why we're going over to clarify. So your first question is, what game is it from? If you get it right, 5 points. You get it wrong, -5 points. If you don't want to risk losing points, don't answer, give it to someone else. And in your turn, they don't answer which game it's from. They answer who said it. Yeah?
Oh,
yeah. That's the part. That's the tricky there, little tricky one there. So, if the second person answers correctly, both of you get 2 points. If it's answered wrong, you both lose 2 points. If it's answered correctly and you both get 2 points, the person who answered it also gets the choice to answer who the line is delivered to for an extra 3 points, only to them, not to you. Yeah. Got it?
Got it.
I ran out of air at that point. Who wants to go first?
Me.
Ooh.
That's Shayla?
You like to live life on the edge. You went first last time too. Well, last time.
I'll also re-clarify that if a player who is not answering blurts out the answer, right or wrong, they lose 10 points, which goes to me. Because fuck you. I get to get points somehow. Like I said, I just gave myself 2 because I was bored. Just kidding. Alright, Shayla. Are you ready for your quote?
Yes.
Okay, here it is. I'll be on my way now. Really, don't bother to show me out.
That's tough.
Is it though? You get 1 repeat on the quote.
I'm thinking.
Okay. You get also a limit of 30 seconds, which you're now down to 50.
I will be adding the Jeopardy music in post.
Okay.
10 seconds.
Okay. Resident Evil 1.
No.
Damn it.
It is Resident Evil 2. It was Claire talking to the zombie in the diner.
Oh.
Yeah. I gave you a Claire one.
Aww.
Shayla loses 5 points. I can't do math, but I'll figure it out later.
Okay.
Also,
-12.
I won't be putting that music in post because I don't want to get copyright stricken. So
we'll just change it up. Ask Demo to record it.
There you go.
Who's next?
A remix. I'll go. I'll step up to the plate.
Wow, it's in baseball.
You don't know.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Here's your quote. Oh, don't worry. I'm not gonna hurt her. I promise. Now get going. 30 seconds on the clock.
Code Veronica?
No.
Fuck.
Just Resident Evil 1. Wow, you guys suck.
Wow.
It's Wesker when he's got a gun pointed to Jill's head and tells Barry to fuck off.
God damn it. See, I figured it was a similar situation with Chris and Claire. I knew it was Wesker.
I like that no one ever throws the towel. They're like, nah, I got this.
Well, I figured I was obligated because I actually passed last time.
That's
I didn't
true.
want to pass twice in a row.
That's true. Diz!
Yeah.
Are you ready for your quote?
It's gonna be a Rebecca.
Probably not, but let's go.
Here's your quote. I'm okay with getting out of here. We should check out the grounds, see where some of those paths go. Sorry, I like hesitated because I made a typo.
Good.
Do you need to hear it again? You're good.
I'm good.
20 seconds.
Pass it to me. Pass it to me.
Okay, I'll pass.
Passing it to Shayla. Shayla, you get to hear it one more time. Just different round, but that's you only get one more.
Okay.
Again, Shayla, you must answer who said the line.
Okay.
And if you get it right, you can choose to answer to who it was said.
Okay.
Ready? Here's the line again. I'm okay with getting out of here. We should check out the grounds, see where some of these paths go.
Rebecca.
Rebecca said it?
Yeah.
No.
Damn. Was it Billy?
Billy said it.
Fuck.
Rebecca. Now, Diz and Shayla both lose 2 points.
Damn it.
It's
I'm
fine.
so upset because I was like, I know this is RE0. But then it was like when you passed it, I'm like, fuck, wait, I have to answer which person it was.
Ugh.
God
That's
damn it.
why I
See,
specified too.
I overthought it because I'm like, there's no way Jazz will give me an RE0 one. So I was like, which other game?
That's the second time. That's the second time I give you a RE0 and you let me down. You know, next time you don't get one.
Oh shit.
Yeah, next time you get a fucking quote from the Bible.
Oh.
And she'll be like, oh, that sounds like Code Veronica.
You mean the user agreement?
Yeah, yeah.
I need to
That's
read
all.
those
The
damn
entire-
books.
She
Yeah, that
recites
might
the
help.
entire terms and conditions.
But that's the whole point of this game is I know that not everybody's read those books, so the whole point of it is to see just how far from the game they are. People who like religiously play the games like you guys can't fucking get which quote it is. It's great. I
It's
love
But
it.
not
I usually
great.
get the game. I usually get the game.
Yeah. It's another spin too where like some of
I
like
know,
if you look in Code Veronica, there's a whole scene with Chris and Leon and Barry and you're like I'm like, oh, I could so do this.
Yeah, see,
I'm just
I don't
pissed.
even know that.
I'm pissed because I never give a fuck about fucking. I never give a fuck about helper guy. Like fucking beta helper guy. Cause like fucking Carlos is beta helper guy to Jill. Fucking Billy is beta helper guy to
Jesus.
fucking Rebecca.
Is beta helper guy to the stars.
Ooh.
Both times I was thwarted by beta helper guy. Like, god damn it.
I gave you Claire.
I want that game, Beta Helper Guy.
Beta helper guy.
Please.
Resident Evil beta helper guys. It's like all of them.
And then the cover, he's like, I might die if you
Oh my god.
There's just like a tombstone with a question mark.
He's just got like his fucking finger up to his lip, all like.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So here's a recap of the points so far.
I don't know why I
Shayla-
did the gesture because no one can see me.
I did
May
it too.
continue.
It's funny. Shayla is in the lead with minus 14.
What the fuck?
Nick is still at minus 5 because
Wait,
he's
wait,
not
wait,
here.
wait. Who's in the lead?
Shayla
What the fuck?
with minus 4. I'm going backwards. I'm in the lead.
Oh, so she's in last.
Yeah, but I'm trying to be nice. God,
I mean,
I almost called you Josh. That's what you
wow.
God, Josh,
it's
stop
Josh,
it.
okay?
Josh, stop it, Josh. You're being rude, eh?
Does that mean I have the beta helper guy status?
That means maybe next time Shayla's gonna get to host the game.
Ooh.
Yay!
Maybe I said. So
And by
yeah,
maybe
Shayla's
I
at
mean
minus.
no.
Shh.
Wow.
Just kidding. Shayla's at minus 14. Nick's at minus 5. Diz at minus 2. Sean also at minus 2.
Fuck.
And I have 2, but they're not real points. So
Wait, -2.
Not a real point.
you know what? At first I took away your points, and then I'm like,
10.
you were
Yes.
at you were at minus 5. Then you went to minus 10. Then you went to minus 15. But then I realized I took off Sean's points, but put them on you. So I put you back at minus 10.
I'll just
And
go
you-
with it because you
Yeah.
lost me. Okay.
I don't even know. I think I did something wrong.
Wow.
No,
good
you're
job.
not. I don't think you're at minus 2.
No, I haven't answered anything correct.
You're at minus 8. Sorry.
There you go.
Minus
Yay!
Yeah. I forgot.
I like that I always
forgot.
lose points for everybody.
What the fuck?
Well, if you're gonna lose points, might as well be for everybody, Shayla.
Well, wait,
Yeah,
if this
you're
was
right.
at -10 and she just lost 2 more.
She's at -8. That's what I realized. I put her at -2
I ain't
because
no
she lost 2 points.
mathematician or nothing, but
Listen here, listen here, you little squeetus. All right, it's time.
wow, how dare
it's time
you.
to pass it back to
this
Shaun.
is a family-friendly motherfucking podcast.
You know what? The Squeetus boys are a family, okay?
Yeah.
How
Bitch.
dare you. Wow. Hey, what time is it?
4:37. Time for some news. Do you hear that bird?
You have to. You have to pause. You
I'm
gotta
sorry.
Give me time for the music.
It's time for some
God damn it!
news.
You're fucking killing me. Jesus Christ. Well, as you all will know, I will have fixed this in post, so it's fine. It's fine.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
Wow.
Yeah. So, Remothered Tormented Fathers is coming to Switch. What was that reaction?
Sorry. It's because I almost bought it yesterday on PS4, and then the fact that you mentioned it made me think, like, maybe I should.
Well, I mean...
You were watching me play it on the PC. It was like, open the door, freeze.
Yeah, get it on PS4.
Open it, freeze.
Don't get that shit on the Switch. It'll probably be censored or something.
I don't have a Switch, so I'm not good.
Switch.
You shut your mouth.
Get out this.
All
Go
you
on,
do,
Shaun.
all you do is play Tetris on it. It's fine. We're moving
Shut
along.
Breath of the
I have a Switch, turns the light on in my room.
Oh, me too.
Wow, you guys think you're so fancy that you have.
Here in
Jesus.
Iowa, we ain't even, all we got is corn.
They
Everything's
like
powered by
rooms
corn.
with corn cobs.
Exactly. Why do you think my
They
name's
don't have
Corn
light
Cob
bulbs in their fixtures. It's just like take off the lampshade and it's a corn cob.
Everything they eat, they have to
Jesus.
fucking peel away like corn.
Yeah.
We gotta shuck it. We gotta shuck
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not down with the lingo.
like corn lingo.
It's time for
So
some news.
Remothered is coming to the Switch.
So Stormmind Games announced that they have signed a deal with the Japanese publisher Daiko Co. to bring the title to
Good name.
Switch later this year. The game is set to release first on the Nintendo eShop in Japan, followed by a worldwide release shortly after. No date was given and no details as to whether or not a physical release is planned, but I'm going to go ahead and say that's probably not going to happen. But
Probably.
it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. We have it on
I
all
mean-
the consoles that matter. So
Wow.
Huh.
But yeah,
Got
if you missed this game, it's actually, despite the fucking really strange name, it's actually a really good game. And you know what? I wish they would fucking focus. Instead of releasing this game on every platform they can fucking possibly do, how about you make that sequel? Huh? It ends on a
Do it.
cliffhanger. Make the
Do
sequel.
it.
spoiler.
What the fuck?
Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
And Machinima probably coming soon.
Jodie Foster needs a sequel.
Exactly. She needs work.
She needs work.
Help her out. Help her out. Remothered 2.
Even
coming
though she
soon.
wasn't, for the fans, she wasn't actually in the game, but she was.
She was, but she wasn't. It's fine.
It was totally
Play the
her and her
game,
voice, but you
and you'll
know,
understand.
she's remothered.
Is she a tormented father?
I don't know, but I don't know.
Next,
She was a foster child.
we have some throwback news. Kind of. System Shock 3 finally gets a teaser trailer, and Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 is announced.
What is?
You don't know what either of those are, do you? It's
I
fine.
feel like it's like a super 90s game.
Yes, you are. Well, one
Wow.
of them, yes, and the other one, close. So,
I've heard
System
of
Shock
the
was released
Bloodlines.
back in 1994 and was produced by Warren Spector of Deus Ex fame. Spector will be
Who's that?
acting... What?
Nothing.
She said,
Oh, you're right. Spector will be acting as creative director for System Shock 3. This is kind of a big deal as System Shock 2 was a groundbreaking title at the time for being an incredibly in-depth role-playing first-person shooter experience and paved the way for its semi-sequels BioShock 1, 2, and Infinite. Despite being highly rated and a cult hit, commercially System Shock 2 underperformed, which is why it took over 20 years to see a proper sequel.
Damn, boy.
That's a long time.
That's a
Finish
long
Bioshock.
time.
Similar to System Shock, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines became a cult hit. It wasn't reviewed as well as System Shock, but it captured a fairly large fan base over time. And now, out of the blue, 15 years later, a sequel is finally on its way, and it's got a lot of people talking. Bloodlines 2 is number 2 on the sales chart on Steam for March. That's fucking crazy. They just announced that like 2 or 3 days ago, so for it to hit number 2 on Steam that quick, that tells you that there's definitely a fan base out there. But the announcement came with a pretty promising teaser trailer as well. It was not in-game, but I think it was simulating kind of what the gameplay experience would be, because it was all in first person. It showed them kind of using vampire powers and some melee combat, and it looks interesting. So there's definitely hope.
Yay!
I actually bought a copy of the first one on a Steam sale like a year ago. Maybe it's time I finally played it.
Play it!
The time has
I
come.
haven't played it.
It's supposed to be really good. But it's another one of those games that's going to take like fucking 100 hours. And it's like, ugh. Ain't got time for that shit. But I'm really excited about System Shock, because I played a little bit of System Shock, and like I played it when it was relatively relevant. I mean, it was a little bit older, but like I could still appreciate like what it was doing. And like at the time it was
I
like,
haven't even heard of it.
yeah, I mean it's an old game for sure. But I mean, just look at BioShock. Like BioShock wouldn't exist without System Shock, and it's kind of similar where you get like upgrades, you get to upgrade yourself with powers and things like that, and you have like it was a lot deeper than BioShock was, because you had like a large inventory system that you had to like micromanage, and it was very survival horror-ish, very dark, very slow paced. You know, you kill enemies and you have to manage your ammunition and stuff like that, and puzzles and all that good stuff. So it's very survival horror-ish. So I really hope that they continue to keep those elements in there, and if they do, I'm really hyped about it.
I have never played BioShock.
When
Get off your Tetris and go play BioShock. Wow.
Fuck you.
What were you saying, Shayla?
When System Shock came out, or System Shock 2, I believe. Is what I'm trying to think which one I thought. Okay, so there's a System Shock. It came out when I worked at Babbage's, and I remember like being interested in it just because the box art, because it had like this hot evil reptile lady on the front. But like
it wasn't even a reptile.
She's not really a reptile.
Yeah.
I know she's like evil computer, but like if you look at the cover, the original PC, and that's when fucking PC games came in those big ass fucking boxes, like a literal box. And then you'd open up the fucking box and it's like a disc. Like,
I remember those
why
days.
Did you need all that fucking? I mean, obviously to have a catchy fucking cover and make dumbasses like me wish I had a computer that could run it. Because that was the other thing too, is like back then PCs were kind of like consoles in the sense that like a new game would come out, but it's like you can't play it unless you have the new $300 video card.
Yep.
So
Makes me think of GameCube.
What?
First time I didn't have a GameCube growing up, so the first time I ever I went to the store and bought a secondhand copy of RE0, came home and played it on my Wii. The first time I opened the case thinking it was gonna be a big disc, it was this tiny little fucking turd in the box, and I cracked up. I started laughing so hard.
I fucking love it so much.
Little baby disc.
Big old little baby disc.
It's so cute. I love the GameCube.
I know, I do love the GameCube.
My GameCube's stupid.
I love the Japanese GameCube games, actually. They're so cute.
I'll never understand what Capcom was thinking when they decided, hey, let's move over Resident Evil, one of our biggest franchises that's like one of the most gory and violent and filled with zombies kind of franchises, over to the little baby GameCube system with their little tiny baby discs and their little baby fan base. What the fuck were they thinking? What
you load the GameCube
gonna happen?
And it's this happy like boop 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 boop, and it's like
it's frustrating though, because the GameCube was the one system where it's like, oh, at the time, like that one look, Nintendo actually made a system that looks like really nice, like visually can.
Plus, it has a handle.
Because like the 64 was so fucking Bobo when it came out. It was like there's better fucking systems for 3D games. Like, And like the Nintendo, when the Nintendo was out, it was like there's the Genesis. Like there's better looking games out there. You just get hooked on Nintendo because they're like really good at making like catchy, fun gameplay. But like fucking A, for most of the time, Nintendo always makes Bobo systems. And the GameCube was one where like if you look at like PS2 Resident Evil 4 and GameCube Resident Evil 4, GameCube Resident Evil 4 looks better. Killer
yeah,
7,
sure.
like a lot of the
Freaking-
Capcom games look like the GameCube was one of the best systems. It had
I
like
actually can't play. Don't say anything, Sean. I
but
actually
everything else
can't.
Nintendo does is
play-
Bobo as fuck.
I can't play Resident Evil 4 on PS2 because it hurts my eyes.
So what's your excuse with all the other consoles?
Well, exactly. Yeah, it looked like fucking trash on the PS2.
It's so fuzzy, like
what
it hurts my eyes. I feel like I have to like high focus, and I can't. It hurts.
What I don't
can't do it.
understand.
Maybe you
though-
have glaucoma.
Well, I mean, I guess I do understand, but what I don't appreciate is that like Xbox had the power. Like if they would have went to Microsoft for Resident Evil, it probably would have done real well. At least, well, here's the thing: it would have done real well in America. It would have done garbage in Japan because Japan's
Nobody bought
afraid of
Xboxes.
American consoles for some reason, which is probably why they went to Nintendo. Plus, I'm sure they offered them a deal, so there was money. But like, you'd think they'd have the foresight to be like, yeah,
They don't.
Maybe this is kind of dangerous, you know?
The video game industry is dum-dums. They're
Yeah.
always like either one step behind or one step ahead or a mix of the two. And it's like completely just random whether what succeeds or what doesn't, or be like fucking Sony and be like, we're gonna throw a DVD player on and I'll make fucking adults buy it and then fucking PlayStation 2 in every home.
All right, we gotta push forward. We're running behind.
Okay.
Fucking Bobo ass Nintendo.
That's the name of the episode right there.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Wordcast Bobo ass Nintendo.
I like the Super Nintendo too, but the Turbo Graphics. They got an argument of they're still Bobo.
There was a second Super Nintendo.
Yeah,
No,
Super
no,
Nintendo
no.
too. You didn't know?
No. I'm talking about like another company.
I know.
System was better.
So Sony decides to
I
be
love
more like Nintendo, kind of topical, by ditching E3 and broadcasting updates directly to you in the form of Sony State of Play, which is a terrible name, but that's fine. Sony has
What?
announced the new video show State of Play, with the first episode set for today, Monday the 25th at 2 p.m. Pacific
Specific.
Pacific time.
My favorite ocean.
Because if you're watching this, you're probably watching it on the 25th, which is not the day that we're recording
You're
it.
probably watching it on
But
Atlantic
it's
time.
fine. Yeah. Atlantis time. State of Play will give you updates and announcements from the world of PlayStation. Director of Sony social media, Sid Schumann, stated, "Our first episode will showcase upcoming PS4 and PSVR software, including new trailers, new game announcements, and gameplay footage." So
This just in, E3's canceled. No one's
it's
going.
coming. It's around the corner.
I'll go to E4.
In a world where gaming in general is catering towards convenience through digital, do we really need this? Like, not only are we too lazy to go to a store and buy a disc, but now we're taking away the events that celebrated the industry so that we can just watch it on our couch, or more likely our phones, because that thing owns our souls. Like, the whole point of E3 was, a big event to showcase games and celebrate, what's coming up in the future and gaming, and especially when they started to bring in like the general public. Like, it was a celebration. And now, like, everybody's pulling out of that. It's like, what the fuck?
It's not like people cared to go anymore anyways. Like, all I hear from E3 streaming tonight, I'm gonna watch it live. And it's like, it should be, no, if you don't want to get off your ass and go watch it, then you have to wait. So, like, nobody goes. Everybody just fucking streams it directly from wherever, like you said, their phone or whatever.
Yeah.
So my problem, I think it's unfortunate, but I think it just is like a product of what happened, because like E3, now I've never gone, and if I ever went, I'd feel differently. I don't know. But just from what I've looked into it, it seems like E3 back in the day used to be a little bit more private and a little more like swanky, kind of like inviting press and influential people to come and like try to get them interested in what's coming out new so that they can kind of like spread the word. And like they got really cool free stuff and like got to meet the creators and do meet and greets and stuff. And then as video games became more popular, more people wanted to go, they started letting like Capcom moderators and forum moderators and fucking GameStop employees going to E3, and all of a sudden it was a flood of like tons of people going, and all of a sudden now, instead of like fancy press kits, they're giving out like fucking paper crowns and fucking lanyards to everybody so they have enough shit to give fucking handout to the new game. And they cut it back for a while, but I think it just got too like big and too like, you know, just kind of more about just trying to shove games in your face to like, buy our game, please buy our game, please fucking buy our game. And like, I don't know, I think it just kind of got too big. So like, I can see kind of why like some might want to back off. I think it's almost more too bad that that it's like, that now it's just like a TV show that you just watch. It's like, oh, here, let's sit down and watch ads for shit we can buy.
Exactly, so nobody wants to go.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah, and you're right. You know, like that, what you just talked about is definitely a factor, and it's only gotten worse when they did open it up to a degree to the general public. But there's pros and cons. You know, it kind of oversaturates the participation there, and it makes it harder to give away cool things and even function and allow enough people to play the games and stuff like that. But when they open it up to the public, they're getting more of a buy-in from the people that are investing the money in the market, and I think that's important. You know, now we're celebrating them as well and letting them get involved in that side of the industry and participate in this huge event and get free stuff and meet the developers. And I think that could have gone in a better direction and get people more invested. But now we're going the other way, where we're pulling out and we're distancing ourselves from the consumer, and that sucks. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I agree.
I would love to go there one day.
Yeah, it seems like it'd be really cool.
Play video games surrounded by people who play video games, just to learn about video games while playing video games.
So many video games.
Sounds like my life, bro.
Let's do it.
Not lame, cool.
I would rather, I mean, I do want to go to E3, but I would love to go to like Tokyo Game Show. Japanese video game companies are my favorite, so those are the ones I'd be like,
Another big part of it too is just
those sounds.
the gaming community like is just so different now. Like the majority don't want that. Like, you know, we talk about how that would be beneficial and, you know, get people more invested, but the market's just kind of detaching itself from that kind of thing, because we're all about, oh, quick and easy and give it to me now, and like all these conveniences, where it's like when they do something special at E3, which is the point of E3, like where Sony, you know, they kind of missed the mark, but last E3 they did that. They set up this whole tent experience and they revealed The Last of Us and they had live music and all these things that should have been appreciated and enjoyed, and I feel like they missed the mark on that. It was kind of odd and a little boring, but if they do that kind of stuff correctly, it's really cool. But most people are just like, oh, we don't want to deal with this, we don't want to watch this, just show me the game. So what's the company going to do? They're going to stop spending the money on doing that kind of stuff because people are complaining about it, and they're going to save that money by just saying, oh, here's a video of what's coming up. You know, so we're essentially asking for this, but it sucks.
We should all go to E3.
We should before it's gone, because it's going away.
Yeah, it's going away.
I mean, I wonder how many more years it's even going to last. I wouldn't
four of us show up like, don't close. These people still care.
Yeah. We'll just go stand out in front of the. We'll just go stand out in front of the venue sign.
Yeah, we'll play all the games. Yeah. Just let us in.
Free, and we'll each have like a.
Yeah, we should do it. It's probably only got a couple more years left. Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Walmart is exploring its own game streaming service. Why?
What?
Why?
That's a horrible idea.
No
more streaming service.
The signs are on the wall. with the likes of
I'm
Microsoft.
gonna cancel every single one of my streaming services just on principle because I'm tired of all these fucking streaming services.
Going to shit. But the
50
signs are
billion
definitely on the
different
wall.
ones.
You got the likes of Microsoft, Amazon,
Jeepers.
Google, Nintendo, Sony, and now even Walmart having some form of streaming plan. And
so
reports are
stupid.
circulating that Microsoft is, quote, going big on streaming at E3 this year. It's clear to
Going
see
big.
that the streaming, for better or worse, is the next evolution of gaming. US Gamer has said that the big box retailer has been in talks with developers and publishers about game streaming since early this year and is continuing to do so at the Game Developers Conference. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Video games are supposed to be my friend. What happened?
What do they mean by going big?
Because, like we've talked about, it's rumors right now, but everybody knows that the new Xbox system is going to be streaming focused. So by going big, I'm sure they're going to announce their new system, announce that it's streaming, and that's, yeah, not good. But basically they're going to be like, yeah, we're all in for streaming is really what that means.
They're just gonna get hacked.
Good fuckers.
I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen.
And on a similar note, Google has announced its new game streaming platform, Stadia, a cloud-based platform that can be accessed across all devices. So, fucking Stadia? Why? What kind of a fucking name is that? What does that even mean? Actually, I do know what that means, but why?
Shut up.
Video games, stop. Video games, go home. You're drunk.
I just want to enjoy it again.
I know. I want to enjoy video games. Don't take this away from me.
You guys want to know how to enjoy video games? Play Resident Evil 2 on fucking hardcore.
You're right. You're right.
I thought you were going to say Resident Evil 4. I was like...
You had an opportunity and you dropped the ball. But this new service allows players to access games via the internet across platforms such as smartphones, tablets, desktops, laptops, and TVs. The service offers full cross-play and cross-progression with no specific hardware specs or dedicated console. The service launch will happen later this year. It was not detailed as to how the service functions, whether it will be paid subscription or individual games, and what the associated prices will be. Google claims Stadia can stream up to 4K 60 frames per second at launch with HDR and surround sound capabilities, with plans for 8K down the road. Google has partnered with AMD to support custom GPUs for its data centers that will power the games streamed over Stadia, and claimed their technology has 10.7 teraflops of power. That's more than the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One combined, at 4.2 and 6 teraflops respectively. So a lot of power. Google VP Phil Harrison gave the example of watching an ad for Assassin's Creed Odyssey on YouTube and being presented with the option to click a button to start playing the game off the ad in a matter of 5 seconds. No downloads, no patches, no installs whatsoever. The data center is your platform. The next generation isn't in a box, he says. Stadia will be compatible with all USB controllers and keyboards, but is also offering its own Stadia controller specifically for the service. This is your typical controller, but offers 2 specific buttons. One is a capture button that enables players to share their gameplay by uploading to YouTube. The service offers 2 simultaneous streams for this purpose. One stream is dedicated to your gameplay experience and one is directly to YouTube. Both stream at 4K 60 frames per second. The other button is a Google Assistant button that will offer you support for the game. By pressing this button and using the in-controller microphone, you can ask Google for help to solve a puzzle or ask to unlock something, like how do I unlock a specific thing, and you'll get a video which will be displayed in front of the gameplay directly on the screen. What a piece of shit.
Signal? Mixed feelings, not signal. It sounds cool, but also why?
Exactly. So it's a cool idea. Like I can't deny that it's a great idea and it has some pretty cool uses. But it's fucking destroying the market.
Everything is.
I just don't like that. It's not good for the industry, and if this takes off, it's 100% going to kill consoles. There's no doubt. The
Kill cops?
major consoles
Oh my god.
and cops.
Wow.
But yeah, it's. I mean, the majority of gamers, unfortunately, are on mobile platforms, and even console gamers, the entire market wants convenience. So even they're going to be persuaded by, oh, I can play this anywhere I want to, and I don't have to install it, and I can instantly get it to my phone, my tablet, my computer, and with cross progression, like I can keep my progress wherever I go. Like, it's appealing, but it just we're killing convenience in a different way, like the console convenience, where it's like, oh, you put your game in and you know what to expect and it's simple. That convenience is going away, and everything's shifting to PC for the convenience of, oh, I can have it right this second, and boom, it's easy. Like, it's a different kind of convenience. It's not good, and the reception of this is really pissing me off, because like a big problem here is that the internet isn't ready for this. And I keep hearing on media outlets and like influencers that are talking about this, they're throwing around the terminology like it's good enough. Like, that's not how we should approach anything. That's like saying, okay, we're going to half-ass this, it's fine. It's like,
How's
okay,
the plan for the space mission? Good enough.
exactly. You don't want to hear that. That's bad fucking news. But it's like, oh, well, our internet's good enough, and you know, the technology, it's good enough. We can make it work. You know, and people that have great internet, it'll be fine, and the others are just fucked, and, you know, that's technology. But, like, what the fuck? Why don't we wait until this is what everybody wants, everybody's informed about it, and we have the technology to make it consistent? Like, what? Why
You
now?
want your product to be the best. If you're not confident that it's the best, then fuck off.
Exactly.
There is no good enough. You don't want to put all this time in and be like, all right, here you go. We're going to put it out there. And everyone's like, wow, this is kind of shitty. And they're like, oh, well, we thought it was good enough.
Yeah, and
No,
that's gonna happen.
Stupid. That's
the Tim Hortons motto right there.
Yeah,
Wow.
they're gonna
We want our
release
product to
this.
be the best, and if it's not, then fuck off.
Yeah. They're gonna release this, and all the people that don't have adequate internet are gonna be like, well, what about us?
Yeah, it's gonna suck.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
garbage.
Everything sucks.
People just stop being assholes.
How about we all just start making our own console
Let's do
out
it.
of
Alright.
out of popsicle sticks and glue?
But we
Got
sailed past that without it becoming a dominating conversation. But we'll go into updates and we'll wrap up because we're running behind like we always are. Yay!
I had
Hey!
sort of small news, not really.
Oh yeah, go for it.
They're rumored. There was a leak at what might be the free games for PS Plus in April, and one of them is Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh,
So I'm sitting here like, oh, I can actually play it,
time has come.
and also Mortal Kombat 10, maybe.
That's
Maybe.
cool. Maybe.
It's a rumor, but that'd be a really cool
That'd be a
one.
good one. We should play it.
I'm gonna send your shit. I promise.
I love shit.
People that say that they're
Good.
gonna send your shit are lying. I know this. It's true.
Well, I'd rather have video games, but I'll take the shit if I need to.
It's friendly shit. It's fine.
Diz wants to send me her shit.
Gross.
Yeah. Friendship.
It's gonna be
Friendship.
corn.
Friendship.
Oh
French.
no. Anybody else have
Shayla
news?
die.
Did you have another piece of news?
Yes. No.
Okay.
No, that was it.
Good. Good.
Wow. Shut up.
Wow. Wow. But let's get into some updates and we'll wrap up. I have been working pretty much exclusively on Days episode 13. I really want to
It's
get
true.
that done as soon as possible. While trying to finalize things, I've kind of come across a few issues that I need to fix. Like I need to recapture a couple of scenes and I overwrote, so I need to find a way to fit that into the video portions. So I'm working on that. I'm still waiting to hear back from a couple of the voice actors to do their lines. So there's some struggles, but I'm getting all that sorted out. But this episode should be worth the wait. I've been really taking my editing skills to another level on this episode. So that's really exciting to see how you guys like the new things that I'm doing
I
on
can't
that
wait.
side of it. The episode's also going to be a double episode, so it's going to run about 30 minutes.
shit.
Yeah, it will have
It's a lot of Leon.
yeah, it's
That's
a whole
spicy.
lot of lean. It's super spicy. It'll have a new extended final opening and final closing for the finale. Some new music, some twists in the story, and just lots and lots of new kind of things that I've been playing with. So I think everybody that's a fan of the show will really enjoy how I kind of wrap things up.
And the rest of us?
And everybody else can get fucked.
Yay!
But yeah, hopefully it'll be worth the wait, everybody. I'm working on it. Hang in there. It'll be great.
It always is.
That's some
Yay.
spicy shit right there, Shaun.
Super spicy.
Super
What about you,
spicy.
Jazz? What's going on?
I've been working on my super secret project and sort of a little bit poked at episode 3, but not really.
Poked.
And I've been doing some Let's Plays, but not editing them, so they're recorded and the audio's fucked up, so
They're in
I'll probably do it again.
process.
Yeah. I've been mostly focusing on the super secret project, so that's probably the next thing coming out. Yeah,
That's great.
I can't wait. It'll be great.
Awesome. I'm excited.
You better be.
But cool. Anything else?
I no.
Okay. Oh,
I mean, I had a sandwich for lunch, but I don't know if that's exciting.
Wow.
That was news.
One more
Sorry,
thing
not-
too. Last podcast was a shit show. Didn't go the way that I intended it to. So I'm also going to be doing a video that's about that whole situation, digital and physical, and trying to get the message across that I was trying to get. I wanted that to come across as a conversation rather than just kind of me going on about it, but that didn't work. But I
have an
still
idea
think
for
it's
it.
really important that people understand all the sides of it and like where things started and why like that. Like it's important to know like where we came from and why that was so magical, because it was so much simpler and different, and
Oh, yeah.
compare that to where we are now and where we're going with streaming. I think it's really important that everybody understands that transition, what it means, what they're buying into, what we're losing, and all that good stuff. So I'm going to make a video on that. So that's coming soon as well.
I'll
There-
be
there you
completely
go.
honest. I didn't watch that podcast because I just knew.
Yeah,
I'll be
it's-
completely honest.
it was a
I just
nightmare.
listened to it.
I just knew, and I'm like, nope.
Yeah, it's I was hopeful, but it's a heated topic, and you get people on both sides of the conversation, and both sides are passionate about their perspective and how they consume the media. It's asking for trouble, and it just
Yeah.
didn't work out, which is fine. It's nobody's fault, but we
It
tried.
happens.
Didn't
It's
work.
nobody's fault.
We'll get the
No, I'm
message.
kidding.
Wow, we'll
I'm
get the
kidding.
message out there. It'll be fine. But
I think me, Diz, and Waffle, they don't know it yet, but we're all gonna also do a video for you regarding that
okay.
debate.
I'm afraid.
It'll be
Okay.
great.
I don't know what's
Am I
going
gonna
on, but
make
alright.
some kind of mysterious clipped appearance in this video?
No, I think it's just gonna be like a massive Gmod fuckery.
Sweet. I look forward to it, and also I am afraid.
Fuckery.
How about you, Diz?
I have finished recording the second episode of Dork,
Dork.
and now I'm trying to work on it, but I confused myself, so I gotta rework some things.
I
I gotta
that.
redo some shit. It's fine. It's fine. But I am working on it. It's a thing.
Perfect.
Yes.
Coming soon, Dork episode 3.
Two.
What?
Episode 2.
No, 3. 3.
I got
Wow.
so
She's
panicked.
working on both.
I was like, what?
Now you gotta work faster.
I mean, I am,
Exactly.
but-
Welcome to my world. As soon as the next episode comes out, where's the next one? Where is it?
Where is it?
You fuckers, I said finale.
Finally.
The last.
Shayla.
But now.
Are you alive? I think we lost
Uh-oh.
Shayla.
Sha-la-la-la.
Barely alive.
Okay, Shayla, what you got? Show me what you got.
Told me what you got. I ain't got nothing. No, I've been
Wow.
script writing, and that's
Did you say
about
you've
it.
been rip riding?
Script.
Oh,
Screamed.
Screed.
It's in the
writing.
script.
All right,
Dang
next.
old little
Script.
dang.
And
script.
script like a man.
Even script like
So you've been writing?
yes
For what?
for my mission amount.
Which one? Yeah, I just say that because the people might have forgotten.
It's been a while.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. I was too busy dying.
Well, stop
Well,
dying.
at least you apologize, so that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Postpone your dying till later.
Thank you for
Yes,
giving
delay
me.
it. Suspend
Delay
it.
the death.
Put it in a suspended state.
I've been on hiatus. At the beginning of the year.
Is that a drug?
I hate that drug.
I love that drug.
Fucks with your head.
Hiatus.
That drug, I take it all the time.
Hi, anus. What?
There's a manga called Hunter x Hunter. Well, I think it's just Hunter x Hunter. But it's people call it hiatus because the author and artist always goes on hiatus for a long time and then writes a chapter and then again and then writes a couple chapters and fucks off for years.
Sounds like you.
Wow.
Now
Here comes the bus. You
believe
better
in-
jump
we
before
be-
he pushes you.
We believe in you, Shayla, and we will help you. New machinima coming soon.
Speak for
There
yourself.
you go.
All right.
Tag team.
Yeah.
All right. That is all for this episode. Thanks for hanging out with us today. The streaming future is scary and it's coming very soon, and we should all be afraid. So hold on to your ass, get your fallout shelters ready, and we'll see you next week. What the fuck was that?
Play the guitar. I just fucking played the guitar. Jesus.
Bye. Goodbye,
Shayla's
everybody.
dying.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
The song you're hearing in the background is Give Up All Hope by friend of the show Cody Howard, aka Demo Demon, off his upcoming album Blackout Chapter 3. Listen to more of the song right here and pre-order the album via the link in the description below.
Give up all hope. I'm restless and I'm angry, bitch. I'm dangerous, hell, I don't know what danger is. But that's the worst kind, isn't it? The kind that don't know what they're doing till you're dead and you're buried. Shit, strap bombs under a vest, running to school, isn't that cool? Blow it all up. I don't give a flying fuck, cause I'll get that support from these cowards on the PCs dying of boredom. How the fuck you gonna say that everyone's equal? But if straight way and male, then suddenly they're beneath you. That man is not me. That man don't got the same heart, he don't see what I see. I see the world has gotten weak, I see we're all gone. We have a choice who we wanna be, and I just wanna be me. But everybody wants to be unique so that we're not free.